All right, thank you, everyone. Appreciate your patience. As you know, this is a very fluid situation, so I'm going to give you some facts, the understanding that those facts can change, and much of this is tentative up to this point. Right after about 3 o'clock today, we responded to a report of shots fired around the food court here at the Town Center Mall. We discovered a male on the scene who suffered a trauma wound. That male has been transported to Delray Medical Center. At this time, we expect that those injuries will not be life-threatening. We anticipate there'll be some other injuries, minor injuries, trips and falls as a result of a number of people evacuating the area, although we do not have any other significant injuries that we're reporting as a result of that. No additional gunfire reported after the initial reports on the scene, and we're going to plan on doing a very systematic clearing of the mall at this point. We have SWAT teams, we have teams from around this area. I want to thank our partners today from Broward, Palm Beach, our federal partners for being here, going through this very, very large scene here, make sure that it's safe and make sure that we can get folks out in a very timely but safe manner. We're going to ask for a lot of patience because this is a significant scene that we have here. We're going to make sure we protect the crime scene. Our investigators are not only at the hospital, we're poring over the scene right now to determine what happened. We're not going to make any assumptions about numbers, about suspects. We would ask, though, if you have information, I'm going to give you a tip line, and that line is 561-416-3359, 561-416-3359. Right now, again, we have one victim, significantly speaking, that we're dealing with, and we're looking for any information that we can receive otherwise as what to occurred here. With that, again, very preliminary. I'll take some questions, but understand that we're doing a lot of investigating at this point.
Is there anything you can tell us about the shooter? Is somebody apprehended, anything along those lines?
We don't have any suspect information that we're releasing at this time. Again, that's why we put the information out. But when we have anything at all, we'll update you for what we're looking for. Understand part of this process is going over a lot of technology, a lot of video. We haven't gotten to that point yet. We're now just getting into that. And as we know more information, we'll let you know. Just so you know, we anticipate giving you an update at around 8 o'clock. This is going to take a long time getting through the scene and getting people out of here safely, but we do want to make sure that we keep you up to date on what's happening here. I want to thank the mayor for being here and all of our other partners as I talk about what's involved here today.
Is the victim the male in the parking lot? And is the one victim the male who's in the parking lot? And is it possible it was self-inflicted and there is no suspect?
We're not commenting on what's floating around social media right now. We'll verify that once we get through the investigation to make that determination. But anything you see around social media, take it with a grain of salt and understand that if it doesn't come from us, then ultimately, take it with a grain of salt.
Did he make it in the mall, though? Did the suspect did the victim, was he in the mall?
The victim was in the food court area at the time, and then we encountered him. Our officers were already on the scene of this call when it happened, so the response time was immediate.
So you're saying there is not anyone in custody right now?
There's no one that we have in custody now. Again, we're going over all the video and other evidence. We're going to be talking to a lot of people as they come out of the mall, as we interview them to get more information, and when we have that, we'll push that out to you.
Is the victim in a position to talk, communicate with you? Have you been able to talk to him?
We've had some very limited communication with the victim at this point. And again, once we get more information about that, we'll let you know.
Was a weapon recovered with the victim nearby?
We do not have any weapons right now that we have recovered. That's all part of the ongoing investigation.
Do you have an estimation how many people are still at the mall?
There's thousands of people in the mall right now, so I wouldn't even estimate to how many are there. We understand that a lot of people out there right now are very concerned about their loved ones. We have our teams, our SWAT teams, our tactical teams in there now clearing the mall, making sure they're safe and making sure they get out safely. At the same time, we need to do our job to investigate to see what's going on.
And why was there no communication out to the public?
We tweeted out almost immediately, I think.
Tweeted out
information as to what was going on. The best way for you all to get information from us is through our social media. Most of you know that.
And there was
and,
one
and
post.
we'll be happy to get with you on that.
There was
Next
one
question.
post on social media.
How serious are the victims?
I'm sorry?
Security at the mall armed, or are they prepared for this situation?
Understand in this case that our officers immediately on the scene. We had officers that were assigned to the mall, working details, already on duty at the time, and officers actually made contact with the victim almost immediately, and were able to secure the scene almost immediately.
And why are all the doors not locked down at the mall?
With people that are still inside the mall, I know you tweeted that they should stay in place, that the police
We're going to make personal contact with those folks. We ask you to follow our social media as we put information out. We appreciate what you're doing here too. You're getting that information out. It's going to be a slow, methodical process, as we've seen in the past. That it takes time for us to do this. We just started really the most intensive efforts to actually clear some of that area. A lot of it's already been cleared, but we set aside greenification areas. This is all done in an orderly manner, and unfortunately we've learned a lot in the past on how to do this. But we have a lot of structure in place. We're bringing people to a particular area, screening them, and making sure they get out safe.
Why were still patrons coming into the mall after these shootings? Why was the entire mall not locked down?
I'm sorry.
Shooting happened in the food court area?
The whole incident, from what we understand, was confined to the food court area. That's correct.
Did you hear that the victim knew the shooter?
I'm sorry?
Do you know the victim knew the shooter? Was this random? Or was
Yeah, any relationship that may have existed between suspects and victims is what we're now pursuing as part of our investigation. We'll let you know that when we have that information. I'm sorry.
Is there a meeting point for people in the mall to meet their family loved ones?
We'll let people know if there's a specific reunification point. We have not put that information out yet, but when we have that, we'll let you know.
Chief, how serious
Okay.
are the injuries, the victim's injuries?
I do not believe at this time that those injuries are life-threatening. So, that's all we really have at this point.
You even said there was a shooting. Forgive me for missing.
I've not said that.
You have not.
No, I have not.
So we don't know there was gunfire or that this
We
person
do not
was
know
shot?
that. That's all part of the investigation at this point. We know there's trauma. We know there's an injury. We know there's reports, multiple reports of shots fired. So we're treating this with an abundance of caution. We're doing our job from a tactical perspective. We'll treat it like a complex investigation until we know otherwise.
But is a gunshot wound, though?
Nope, not saying it's a gunshot wound. It's trauma.
Why
at this
was
point.
Town Center Mall not locked
Any other
down
questions?
after the shooting?
I will
were
try
the
to be back
doors
here
still
about 8 o'clock
open?
tonight to give you
Why
another
were
update.
more
Okay,
patrons
thank you.
still allowed